The football team continues to improve. They're kind of taking strides day after day, and recognize the challenge that Ole Miss will present. A talented team. Coach Freeze is doing a quality job getting them ready to play, and they're playing teams extremely well. And we recognize the rivalry that exists, and we're preparing for their best opportunity and for us to play our best. Thanks.
First up, we have Brandon Marcello of AL.com.
Morning, Les. I know it's been about a year, but can you just take me back to that Texas A&M game last year, how you guys defended Johnny Manziel, and obviously we know what makes him special, but what do you think's kind of made him maybe better this year that a lot of defense just seemingly can't be able to crack him down maybe as they did it maybe once or twice last season?
I think that he is a stronger armed quarterback. I think he's another year in the system and just playing very confidently with his throwing arm, and he's bold in his running. He's strong. I think he's a better quarterback than he's been.
What do you remember from that game last year? What do you think worked for you?
Well, we mixed coverage and pressure. We certainly needed to maintain a contain. We wanted to run east and west as best we could, and that was difficult to do. So we had a very fine, very fast defense. So I just think it's a mixture of things, and I think it's year after year different. So.
Next is Edward Ashoff of ESPN.com.
Coach, can you just talk about the impact that Jeremy Hill brings to this offense?
Well, he's a very big, fast, talented back. He runs with vision and very smart in the backfield. Knows how to protect. Guy that has good ball skills, can catch it out of the backfield. I think he brings a lot. He's working hard at practice. He's preparing. He's doing the things off the field that he should be doing, and we're really pleased with his development.
And with everything that happened to him off the field before the season, how much have you seen maybe a change in the way he approaches the game of football now?
I think it's important to him. I think it's always been important to him, but I think it's more important to him now. I think he realizes, those opportunities to step on the field and play in Tiger Stadium, and recognizes it as being very, very special. So, and I haven't really had a long conversation with him. I had several short, but that really reflect on how he feels. But that's what it seems to me to be.
Next is Chip Howard of KZNE Radio.
Your defensive effort last week did for the confidence of that unit?
I think our defenses, again, I think they're improving. I think they're working at it every day, and I think that they're realizing they need to do and take care of their responsibilities, and they got 10 of the guys beside them that can really play, and that's how defense has always been played best. Ends have contained, they keep contained. Defensive tackles push the pocket. Those fundamental characteristics of great defenses that do not change. And I think that I think they realize that that's a piece that they need to keep in place. And I think they're improving. So I think last week just allowed them that opportunity to go to the field, do the things we've asked them to do, and then have success. So I think our defense has always been a confident defense. I just think they needed to get some things in place.
Did you feel like that this would be a unit that would get better as the year went along, given their youth?
You betcha, absolutely. This will be a team that athletically will eventually be one of the more talented defenses that we've had.
Thank you.
Next is Samuel De La Cruz of ESPN College Game Day.
Good morning, Coach. In terms of the Coaches Bowl, are you in favor of that bowl making up 1/3 of the BCS standings?
I beg your pardon?
In terms of the Coaches Bowl, are you in favor of that bowl making up 1/3 of the BCS standings? To me, I think the coaches, when given time to do study and to reflect on their area of geographic expertise, in other words, I think those coaches should have say in their areas, and then I think it's worth being worth 1/3, because I think the West Coast teams are known best by the West Coast coaches. And I think the East Coast teams are known best by the East Coast coaches. And I don't know that there's, great reference for the crossover. I mean, I can remember, trying to figure out those things. To me, the best way to make it a quality opinion of teams is to give them geographical frameworks. And so if they do that, I think that it would be at least worth 1/3. Coach, how much time and thought do you think coaches really put into the bowl?
Well, it kind of depends. The open week, they can put some time into it. The game week, depending on how they administer their own practices and how they prepare their own team, very minimal amounts of time.